What's up, guys? Got the Texans shirt on. You know what I'm saying? You already know what we're about to talk about. We had the draft this last week, so we're talking about the Texans draft class and how I feel about it. Now, first and foremost, you already know who the number one pick is. You know who the big buzz is. You know who the big hype is around. We drafted six other people. Yeah, I can count math or whatever. Yeah, but we got six other people that we kind of need to address because they on the team too. But Mr. Deshaun Watson, Mr. Number 12, Mr. We traded up for you, Mr. Championship, Mr. Super Bowl in 5 years, Deshaun Watson. That was our first pick. So happy. I've never been so happy during a draft in my entire life. I was hype. I wish I could have recorded my reaction, but I was too caught up in the moment. I just knew that they said Deshaun Watson. I was like, oh, that's a Super Bowl. That's a ring already. We are Super Bowl bound in the next 5 years. Guaranteed the Texans are winning the Super Bowl. Now, Bill O'Brien has said that Deshaun Watson isn't going to start right off, and so has Rick Smith, which it's cool with me. Like, I want Deshaun to just go out there and start because, I've seen what he can do in college, but that's completely okay if he doesn't just go out there and start. Sometimes you gotta sit back and watch people do what you gonna do so you can do it better than they do it. You know what I'm saying, G? Like, your first day at your job, they don't just throw you into the biggest position at your job. No, you lay back in the cut a little bit, you chill a little bit, and then you start doing the job well because you don't want somebody else to do the job. Now, do I think Tom Savage is gonna play the whole season? Nope. Just because he has an injury history. Now, I'm not saying I hope that Tom Savage gets injured. I'm just saying Tom Savage hasn't really ever played a full season. We're still trusting Savage over here. We're still believing Savage over here. But I'm just saying, I don't know if he's going to play the entire full season in its entirety. You know what I'm saying, man? If Deshaun Watson goes out there and has a great preseason, of course he should start. But maybe not because Bill O'Brien going to be feeling that pressure to start quarterback. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really surprised we got Deshaun. I was surprised we got Deshaun Watson because Rick Smith was like, I don't feel pressure to draft a quarterback in the first round. You're a liar, Rick. You're a liar, but you're a good liar. I like the kind of liar you are, Rick. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I just spent a lot of time talking about Deshaun Watson. As you can tell, I'm excited about Deshaun Watson. Now, let's go into the second round. Second round, we picked Zach Cunningham. I'm not going to lie. They said his name, and I was like, who? Where? Huh? Why? But I looked up some of his highlights. He's a good linebacker, you know what I'm saying? He's about to replace John Simon. I was kind of confused while we was drafting Zach Cunningham, but then I was like, oh, John Simon's gone. He's going to replace John Simon. But yeah, man, I'm kind of excited for Zach Cunningham, see what he can do. He's going to be another good linebacker, especially because we moved Clowney to DN, right? Clowney's on the line, if I'm correct. It's kind of weird that some of these players be super good, but you never hear their name because they don't go to a Ohio State or Alabama or something. You just gotta look for some of these guys. And then in the third round, we took D'Onta Foreman. Woo! D'Onta Foreman, that is our future running back. I know we just got Lamar Miller, but it's gonna be Lamar Miller, D'Onta Foreman, and Alfred Blue. I don't know what's gonna happen with Jonathan Grimes, to be honest with you, because our running back room is kind of full right now, if you think about it. Because didn't we draft two running backs last year, Tyler Irvin and somebody else, and I think they still on the team. So I really don't know who's going to get cut, but I feel like D'Onta Foreman is really about to get a chance, especially on the third round, and with his story and stuff, because his son died, and then he went off against Texas Tech, and I don't know what's going to happen, but I really hope they give D'Onta a chance. I really hope they get D'Onta a chance. I like him, but that's partially because I live really close to UT, so I always hear about it. Texas this, Texas that, UT. I always hear about them, and so it's kind of cool to see somebody that I hear about a lot go to my favorite team. So hopefully he can do big things. I really don't know what's going to happen with our running back position now, because I know Lamar Miller is staying. Lamar Miller is number one, obviously. I don't know about Albert Blue or Jonathan Grimes. I feel like D'Onta is about to replace one of them. I would have to look at contracts and stuff to see who. I don't even know, man. I just think it's a cool pick. I don't know what's gonna happen with running backs and stuff. I'm not Rick Smith. I don't make those decisions. But hey, man, it was a good pick. And with our first fourth round pick, we took Julian Davenport, the offensive tackle from Bucknell. He's cool or whatever. I try to look up some highlights, but when you go to a small school and then you play offensive line, ain't no highlights. But what I could see, he's nice with it. I don't know if he's gonna start. like this year or next year, but you know, maybe you put him behind stuff. He can start. How they talked about him sounds like he's nice, but personally, I don't know much about Julian Davenport. But hey, hopefully he can do big things like developing. And then our second, fourth round pick, we took Carlos Watkins. We just love Clemson players. Like, I'm convinced that every year we just gonna draft somebody from Clemson. Maybe even our whole draft next year, we just gonna draft Clemson people because you know that's where all the good people are. You know what I'm saying? DeAndre Hopkins, DJ Reader. We might as well just everybody who plays for Clemson right now, yeah, y'all are automatically Texans. We just drafted the whole team, no questions asked. Yeah, but looking up his highlights, I really like Carlos Watkins. He's good like pressure and stuff. Like it seems like he gets to the quarterback a lot. I don't know how he does with like run stop and stuff, but when you look up his highlights, he's always in the backfield sacking the quarterback and stuff, which is cool. Get a little pressure from the inside, and DJ Reader is there, so that'll be cool. We'll see how that goes. And then in the fifth round, we took Tristan Decoud. Look, Decoud, however you pronounce that. You got me? Pronounced it? Alright, cool. But he's good. I was confused because at first, ESPN said he was a safety, and I was like, what? Because at first ESPN said he was a safety, but then the Texans Twitter account was talking about how good of a corner he is. I looked up highlights. He's a corner. I think he's our next AJ Boye. Hopefully he'll stay around. You know what I'm saying? But he'll develop and be really good in a couple years. I don't think he's gonna start right now. He doesn't really have to, but dude is good. He's intense. He got the aggressive. You know, he'd be all over the field making tackles and stuff. So I'm happy with that pick. We have a 6th round pick, and then in the 7th round we took Kyle Fuller, center. I don't know why, because we drafted a center last year in Nick Martin. He didn't play this whole season, so I don't know what's about to happen with center because when you look up highlights for centers, not much comes up, especially for like centers that come from Baylor, because Baylor doesn't do much blocking because like their style play is so fast. So I don't really know why we got Kyle Fuller. Is he like developmental? Maybe he makes the team, maybe he doesn't. I don't know. I hope that Nick Martin comes back this year and has a really strong season. And I think Greg Mance is good, so I'm kind of confused by the whole Kyle Fuller pick, to be honest with you. But overall, I think we had a good draft class. We really stirred up some strong positions. Quarterback. What? Who said that? I don't know, man, but we were Super Bowl bound. Tristan Savage and Tristan Watson, and yeah, man, that's how I'm feeling about the Texans draft. Jump in the comment section. Let me know how you feel. If you liking our picks, if you're not liking our picks, if you would like to see us draft somebody else, or I don't know. I like our draft class. I like the way things fell out. I kind of don't like the whole trading up for Watson thing if he's not going to start this season because we lost a first rounder next year. So I know what you're saying, Bill O'Brien, and I know what you're saying, Rick Smith. But Deshaun Watson is gonna have to play some of them games. You telling me you giving up a first rounder and this man even gonna play one game this season? What kind of sense that make? But anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Give this video a like, comment, share. Do all that fun stuff, man. Spoil the channel. 2017. Hey, y'all stay icy. God above all else, Dexterius is out.